balls, like all this crazy shit. In their like 30s and 40s, they look older than this guy does. Looks like he's in his 20s.
14 times a week?
Oh, it's fucking nuts, bro.
And working out 2-3 times a day, 6 days a week for about a year and a half.
Ideally, I would like to exercise.
Eating just chicken breast, broccoli, and that is it.
A lot of dietary restrictions. I didn't eat carbs for that.
많은 피트니스 인플루언서들은 일반인들은 도저히 따라할 수 없는 많은 볼륨의 운동과 엄청나게 힘든 식단을 먹으면서 훌륭한 몸매를 얻었다고 하고 자신을 따르는 팬들에게 많은 동기부여를 주곤한다.
Chicken, broccoli, grilled chicken, broccoli,
chicken breast, chicken, steamed vegetable, chicken breast and broccoli, chicken.
And working out 2-3 times a day, 6 days a week for about a year and a half. And then your body will change.
Work out 14 times a week?
Oh, it's fucking nuts, bro.
직장을 다니며 운동을 했던 나는 그들의 운동 방법을 따라하다가 부상을 입기도 했고 실제 업무에도 지장이 갈 정도로 육체적으로 많은 피곤함을 느끼곤 했었다. 그리고 더욱 심각한 건 그들이 말하는 식단과 힘든 운동을 병행하며
Eating just chicken breast, broccoli, and that is it.
Yeah.
So he makes pretty clear that chicken breast and broccoli is the diet model, and he did that for 9 months. So we're looking at about 1,318 calories, and we're looking at a deficiency in almost.
I'm going to finish off that other half of chicken. My morning starts at 3 a.m. every morning. I get up, I meditate, and then I roll over and I do my 2,222
This point that outlines how terrible that micronutrient deficient diet model is of chicken and rice and broccoli, as well as the overtrain.
결국은 오랜 기간 이러한 운동법과 식단을 유지할 수 없게 되고 다시 건강하지 않은 상태의 몸이 되고 만다. 그나마 운동에 흥미를 느낀 사람들은 꾸준히 하려고 노력하지만 대부분의 일반인들은 두 번 다시 떠올리기 힘든 악몽과도 같은 경험을 하고 만다.
The movie, and I fell off the wagon completely.
Once the shoot is over, do you slack off and just terrible?
The worst. And every time
reasons that people give up on their fitness expectations after a month or two is that they have completely unrealistic expectations.
오늘 소개해드릴 분은 이들과는 정반대의 조언을 한다. 많은 사람들이 의아해할 수 있고 뻔하고 재미없다고 표현할 수 있지만 그는 대중들에게 거짓말을 하지 않는다.
He just had his 55th birthday. So blessed to be waking up to my 55th year on this amazing planet. And as you can see,
나는 많은 직업을 가져왔고 결국엔 내가 좋아하는 직업을 가지게 됐다. 나는 사람을 사랑하고 커뮤니케이션, 사진 찍는 것을 좋아한다. 당신이 하는 것을 좋아하지 않으면 당신은 기분이 안 좋아질 것이다. 이것은 당신의 건강을 강하게 해주지 않을 것이고 그의 대부분의 SNS 게시물을 보면 긍정적인 생각과 표현이 가득 차 있다. 그가 57세가 되도록 젊음을 유지하는 비결의 첫 번째는 긍정적인 생각이라고 개인적으로 생각한다.
Back in 1989 at 23 years old. So this is what he looks like in this 1989, 31 years old. Haha, what do you think? So here he is. This is 2019, so I guess he was like 53 here. Like what the fuck, dude? 1997 versus 2020. 1980 versus 2018. Just absolutely unreal, dude. So anyways, in this, people want to know the secret. What's the deal? Like, what's he doing to maintain it? Is he on some adrenochrome fucking shit? Or like, what's the deal? So
약물 사용과 부작용에 대한 학술적 지식을 바탕으로 대중들에게 많은 사랑을 받고 있는 데릭은 그의 동안의 비결을 알아내려고 한다.
Instagram photos, you have like a lot of apps. How do you get so fit, you know?
The fact is, training only stand for 30%. How hard you train in the gym.
And then he talks about how the percentage allocated to training versus diet, obviously the age-old question, what percentage is it diet, of training, of drugs, if you're a bodybuilder, like pro bodybuilder or whatever. The age-old question that no one seems to agree on. It doesn't really fucking matter. Obviously, training and diet are obviously important. Debating on the percentage is kind of ridiculous. But at the end of the day, the diet is going to essentially determine your body composition. The training is going to dictate, how much stress you induce upon yourself and giving yourself the...
Exercise a lot.
Ideally, I would like to exercise 5 times a week, but with my busy schedule, Nowadays, I would think that if I can make it 3 times, it's pretty good because 3 times is just good enough for you to maintain.
So interesting. It almost sounds like he literally has like the same physique pretty much as like Kino body.
그는 일주일에 웨이트를 주 3회만 한다고 하며 30분 이상 하지 않으려 한다고 한다. 그리고 근력운동 후에는 꼭 유산소를 한다. 사실 근력운동은 노화를 방지하지만 무리하고 심한 근력운동은 오히려 노화를 발생시킨다. 30분 이상 하지 않는다는 건 스트레스 호르몬, 코티솔, 활성산소 등의 영향으로 좋지 않을 수 있다.
No, so either way, both important. He says 70% depends on what you eat and what you put in your body.
So what you eat, what you put into your body. Because you are what you eat. You wouldn't want to look like a hamburger, right?
No, you don't want to look like a hamburger, obviously.
그의 기본 원칙은 자신이 먹는 것이 자신 그 자체다. 자신은 자신이 먹는 것으로 이루어진다 라고 생각하며 그의 건강 상태와 외모는 70%가 음식, 30%가 운동에 달려있다고 생각한다. 실제로 우리의 세포는 우리가 먹는 것으로 이루어진다. 우리의 건강, 기분, 외모, 피부, 노화는 먹는 것에 따라 달라질 수 있다.
For protein, he goes for eggs, chicken, and fish in soup. He eats rice, but not that much. He avoids coffee and tea, but drinks plenty of water. He does not smoke or take alcohol.
먹는 것에 따라 세포의 노화가 늦춰지고 젊어질 수도 있다.
About that. If that's all you eat, like I can see why you would maintain this lean body composition. Like the only carbs that he even mentioned was rice. You know, chicken, eggs, and fish in soup. Eats rice, but not that much. Doesn't even have coffee and tea. Drinks water. Sounds boring as fuck, but obviously it gets the job done if you can actually maintain.
그는 계란을 삶아 먹는다. 계란을 후라이가 아닌 삶아 먹는 이유는 계란을 기름에 튀겨 먹으면 최종 당화산물이라는 것이 생성되는데 이것이 노화 촉진에 영향이 된다.
Have you had any procedures done? He says he tried Botox once around his eyes but didn't like the results and hasn't done it again. Crazy. He has a simple skincare routine, doesn't even use Botox, eats a diet model that's like the same as like anybody else would eat, only trains a few times a week, and like lo and behold, the guy looks like fucking this, which is absolutely absurd. So anyways, honestly, I'm just following to see if he ever looks older. So that's if you want.
계란 후라이, 삼겹살, 감자튀김 등은 전부 당화 독소고 이런 것이 쌓이면 노화가 촉진될 수 있다. 결론적으로 대부분의 배우들과 인플루언서들과는 반대로 아주 간단하고 기본적인 것을 지킨다. 자는 시간을 줄이고 운동을 하드코어하게 주 6회씩 하며 일반인들을 혼동시키는 것이 아니라 긍정적인 생각을 하고 건강한 다이어트를 하며 숙면을 하고 무리하지 않은 운동을 하며 성형수술도 하지 않는다. 그러한 루틴을 30년 넘게 유지했다는 건 그는 빠른 결과만을 바라고 무리한 다이어트와 아무도 흉내낼 수 없는 혹독한 운동이 아닌 꾸준히 이러한 과정 자체를 반복하여 습관화했다는 것이다.
We call these instructor-led runs. Most of the time we knew the start and end point. So on the way back, I started seeing people getting happy and because the end was near. But there were some asshole instructors that would hear the happiness and go right on past the end point. When that happened, everybody stopped talking, heads would stop dropping, and I started taking fucking souls. At that time, I knew what happened in their minds. They were living off the hope factor. They hoped the instructors would stop running. They hoped the water was never cold. They hoped the weather was fucking good. I don't live off that hope shit. I wish the water was cold. I wish the instructors keep on fucking running. I wish for fucking rain. When the ending is unknown and the distance is unknown, that's when you know who the fuck you are. Stay hard.